What would you say if I told you that I went to Burger King or McDonald's and I had a burger and the service was terrible and the food was terrible, and I said, you know what? I'm done with eating. I'm not going to eat anymore for the rest of my life. What? I had food that was terrible quality. I had service that was terrible and it was overpriced. It sucked. I'm not doing that ever again. That doesn't make any sense, right? Just because we had a bad experience at Burger King or McDonald's or any of those fast foods wouldn't equate for us to stop eating. We might stop eating at that Burger King. We might stop eating at McDonald's altogether. We might say, okay, this McDonald's is terrible. All of them must be terrible. I'm done with all of them. We might even say, I'm done with all of those fast food burger places. Or I'm done with all fast food. We can say, because of this experience, this is going to be my conclusion. But why do we treat Christianity like this? We go to church, we have a bad experience. Maybe we've been going there for years and then we have a bad experience. Or the pastor says something we don't like. Or maybe he doesn't talk to us and we feel offended. Or maybe it's something deeper. Because to be honest, church hurt is real. There's many things that happen at churches that are not okay. So I'm not excusing the pastors. I'm not even excusing the Christians that have hurt you or the experiences that you have, because they are real. But why do we give up on God and stop going to church in total? Or we become atheists and say, well, this church did this religion did this, so all of them must be fake, or God must not be real. I'm giving up on God because of this. So the town that I live in has obviously fast food, and some of the fast food is not as good as some of the other cities. Some of the food is better at the same chain restaurant than other cities. I had Indian food at this one place. It was terrible. Never doing it again. Or I can say I had Indian food at this one place and it was amazing. Then I have it in another city or another state or on another day with another chef and it was terrible. But this is how we treat Christianity. We have a bad experience and we say God is fake. That one pastor, that one Christian, those group of Christians are not God. They're supposed to represent God. They're supposed to represent Jesus. They're supposed to. And they fall and they mess up and they make mistakes. I'm not telling you to go back to that church. I'm not telling you to go back to even that denomination. I'm just saying don't give up on God because of what people did. We are not the best representatives of God. Jesus is. Jesus is who we come to. Jesus is our Lord. Jesus is the one that we look to, not people. Not man. They are fallen. They're broken. I'm fallen. I'm broken. I make mistakes. I'll probably say something that's going to offend you. But that's not a reason for you to give up on God, to give up on Jesus, for you to let go of the faith and say, I'm done. I'm not eating ever again because that food was terrible. The people were terrible. The price was too expensive. I'm done with that. So I would encourage you to look for another church. Look for another group of Christians that you can do life with. You're not supposed to just to go to church and hear the preacher and then go on your normal life anyway. You're supposed to live life in community. And in community, you will get hurt. In community, you will grow. In community, you will be challenged. In community, you would have people that will be supportive. And if you don't, you should try to find one that you can grow, learn, be challenged, and have accountability with. But you shouldn't treat God as fast food.